Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. In today's video, we're going to be looking at this, which is the new Boss GAFC EX. This is building on the old GAFC. The GAFC is basically the foot controller that you can use to control a whole bunch of Boss products. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at controlling the Boss Katana 100 Mark II with it. Now, because the GAFC EX is a new product and Boss are sponsoring this video, what we've decided to do is to release a preset pack which utilises a lot of the functions on the Boss GAFC EX. There's going to be another video where I'm going to be going into the full functionality of the GAFC EX, but in today's video we're going to go through the 8 patches and I'm going to give you a brief outlook of what you can do with the GAFC EX. So here's patch 1. Even though you can use 3 expression pedals with the GAFC EX, what I'm doing here is utilising 2 different expression pedals. The first expression pedal, which is this one, has dual functionality, where we can use it as a volume pedal. By holding down the function button, I can turn on the pedal effects, which I've assigned to a wah-wah pedal. With the second expression pedal, which is this one here, I'm controlling the amount of delay. Now, this single patch is one of those sort of patches that you can use for a complete gig. If I push the function button once, what this does is to switch over to our effects control. So as you can see, I've got reverb and delay. If I turn on the effects button, I've now got a phaser. In my modulation, I've got an octave. And in my booster section, I've got the Boss Blues driver. This is one of the great things about the GAFC EX, that you can literally just take this out. You don't need to take your whole pedal board out. You've got everything right in front of you. And if you've got one of the old GAFC pedals, you can also expand the functionality of the GAFC EX, which I'll go through in a future video. Let's have a look at the next patch. Now, this one I've called GAFC EX Shred. Now, with this patch, we've got the first expression pedal as a volume wah. And on expression pedal number 2, we've got the reverb mix. Patch number 3 is a crunch patch. On all the patches, you've actually got the volume wah set up. Personally, I think this is the most useful utilisation of having an expression pedal, especially with the Boss Katana. But with the second expression pedal, if I switch on the effects block, which is an octave pedal, if we bring in the second expression pedal, we've actually got an even lower octave. And if we want a little bit more boost, I can bring in the compressor. Patch number 4 is my favourite of all the patches, and this is a big fuzz tone. Again, with all these patches, the first expression is controlling volume and wah. The second expression pedal is controlling delay feedback. If we want to select the second bank of patches on the Katana, if we hold down the panel button, we then switch to the second bank and we've got another 4 patches. Now with this patch, I've created an ambient patch. And because this is an ambient type patch, I wanted to control the delay mix with pedal number 2. For those of you that don't want to use a wah-wah on stage, the Katana has a really great sounding auto wah, and I've utilised that in patch number 6. The expression pedal number 2 on this patch brings in an octave pedal. For those of you that don't like overdriven sounds and you want to use a clean auto wah patch, I've created that on patch number 7. On this patch, I've decided to reverse the functionality of expression pedal number 2. So when the pedal is back, we've got all the reverb. And when it's forward, the reverb turns off. Lastly, I've got a vintage Fender style patch on patch number 8. And expression pedal number 2 on this brings in a tremolo. Every single one of these patches incorporates the effects function on the GAFC. So if we click on the effects button, so there you go. If you want to download this patch set for the Boss Katana 100 Mark II, you can do by going to the Tone Exchange. What I'm going to do is to leave a link in the notes below so you guys can just click on that and go straight there. Now you don't have to use a Boss GAFC EX to utilize all these patches, but if you utilize the GAFC EX with these patches, it really opens up what the Katana can do. Anyway, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul and I'll see you next time. Cheers.